Is that a finger? Is that supposed to be? Oh, those are my
Yeah, it's a penis.
Okay, I was like, what is that? No! Okay, well, whatever. We're not talking about the intro. That's not going to be the intro. We're not starting the video off with a dick joke. We're not starting this off with a... We just started. This is not... Okay, it's fine. Welcome to the Hardly Working Podcast, where my friend here, Robyn, does not draw anything phallic at all. She draws very innocent images of me, of course. And again, we're back at it, getting a few things done. Guess what? Crazy thing to tell you guys, but I have stuff to do today. Who would have thought? You know, I feel like everyone's been wondering, oh, we only see what Robyn does. What about Medz? Well, listen, I only have one screen that I could record, so I typically just stare into the abyss about what Robyn's doing. But today, I'm actually on my little laptop do editing the next video. So, yeah, I'm doing stuff. You can't say I'm not hardly working, because I'm working. Eat my balls. I work hard, very hard. Right, Robyn? I guess not. I guess not. No, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to say it. It's okay. I understand I'm very intimidating. So, you don't want to actually, defy what I have to say. So I get it,
Yeah, you're like my Stalin. Like, if I speak against you, you just curb stomp me and then draw yourself taller in a painting than me.
Well, no, I would just throw you in the gulag, have you fight your own offspring, and then,
you don't need to throw me in the gulag to have me fight my own offspring.
Are you... So you'd fight your own children just for the sake of... Just because?
Yeah, absolutely. My mother did it to me. My grandmother did it to her. It's generational.
Generational, thrown into the gulag 1v1 with your own family members.
Exactly. That's how we decide who the next matriarch is. We eventually, at one point, my mom defeated my grandma, and I keep fighting my mom until I inevitably defeat her.
So it's not to the death, though. So it's literally just like a one and done kind of thing.
No, it's to the death. It's to the death.
How is it to the death if you've done it multiple times?
You don't die multiple times? I've died at least, I don't know, 23, I guess 23 and a half if you count, the one time I went to the hospital, but, I didn't fully die because they were able to resuscitate me there. It wasn't like I had, necromancers come and take me out of my grave yet, but...
I could have believed almost all of that if you just didn't mention the necromancy part, so, that's on you. I could have sworn, I could have been like, wow, Robyn has had multiple near-death experiences. Man, she must have a traumatic life. And then she brings up the necromancers. I'm like, oh, that must be an Irish thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like a druid eldritch beast. And every once in a while the necromancers come to my grave and they're like, oh, we must revive the beast. And then they revive me and they're like, oh yes, great beast, present us with your gifts. And I hand them a Guinness or a Jameson, and I'm like, here you go.
All we have to do to appease the spirits is give them a nice cold one, and then they'll be happy.
Exactly.
Well, anyways,
we're simple creatures.
You Irish and your little goobers, you little goober Irish people, man, I don't understand. All I understand is that Jacksepticeye's from there, and that's all I care about.
Damn. Is that the only Irish person you know besides me?
I wouldn't even qualify you really as Irish, but sure.
Whoa.
Well, think about this.
Is it because I don't have the accent?
You know what? Small part of that. Yeah, I would say a good 10% of the reason is because of that. I think the only thing that makes you Irish, the only thing that makes you Irish is arguably your hair and your attitude. That is
my hair is fake.
Exactly. All Irish people's hair is fake. I thought, is that not true? This is the reason. This is why Party City's still in business, is because of Irish people. I thought that was a known fact.
I think the funny thing is that I feel like a lot of my Irish family members or a lot of my Irish friends, also, we always end up dyeing our hair the same, unrealistic anime red or maroon at one point or another. Like, it doesn't matter whether you're ginger, blonde, black haired, brown haired, like, no matter what you get, at some point, the Irish girl grabs the maroon box dye and we just show up maroon the next day. It took you saying that all our hair is fake for me to be like, wait, but he has a point.
I don't even need to know your life, okay? I know exactly what I'm talking about. All Irish people have fake hair.
You're right. The sad part is you are right.
I know. It is a sin. It is a curse to have such knowledge. I'm surprised I'm still alive. I'm surprised I can still breathe after exuding such intense knowledge. God.
The brain cells.
I was just saying my voice is just also fucked right now. I also like I don't know what's wrong with my voice. It's just dead. If you could not tell, it sounds.
Yeah, you sort of disappeared for a moment. I thought you died.
Oh no, I didn't die. I just had to just step away for a minute and lower my AC because I'm still freaking sweating in here. I'm still sweating like a little piggy. A goddamn green, disgusting, alienoid creature that is sweating his ass off.
Oink oink.
But yes, I was saying earlier, my voice just sounds like shit, so ignore it. That's it.
I feel like I didn't notice. I feel like at risk of offending you, your voice sounds exactly the same.
Wow. Okay. Risk of offending me? There's no risk now. You've just done it.
You're welcome.
Straight up. When be like, hey, yeah, your voice couldn't tell a difference. You know, you could sound like a nail on chalkboard. I couldn't hear.
I don't have a good voice either. I sound like the fourth missing Alvin and the Chipmunks brother, and I'm okay with that. I understand that. If anything, I think I should probably find a speech therapist because I'm like 90% sure I speak at too high of a pitch for what my throat can handle. But yeah, I've always sounded like an Alvin and the Chipmunk knockoff. So like I can't judge. Like is it the pot calling the pedal black? Yeah. But the pedal kettle it take one to know one.
I'm gonna have you roll back for a second. You think you sound like Alvin or any of the Chipmunks from the hit movie Alvin and the Chipmunks? That's what you think you sound like?
I guess yes, but specifically them from Chipwrecked.
What? But you understand that like you do not sound like that.
I do though.
You're like, oh yes, you know what? Because of this beautiful gift I have, I want to start a podcast so people can hear my nails on chalkboard voice. I want them to feel pain whenever I speak.
Exactly. My purpose in life is to torture as many people as I come into contact with, whether it's on a miniature level, like giving them whole milk instead of skim milk in their latte, or whether it's on like a significant level, like taking over a country and laying siege on them and destroying their lives for many generations to come. Like
what's a bit and what is reality right now? I'm struggling to figure out like what is reality here and like what is just Robyn being Robyn.
Well, would you believe that the whole milk is the bit and the laying siege on the country is the actual thing?
Like she just wants to commit the biggest war crimes, but yeah, the whole milk part, that was all part of the joke. Yeah.
I do. I love the idea of laying siege on someone. Like, I've been talking about Fallout 4 a lot recently. I've been watching the show. All my friends and I have been replaying 4 because screw 76. And I talk about how badly I want to like have like make a settlement in Hangman's Alley and like cut off all the locations surrounding Diamond City and just lay siege on them and like take all their resources until they like all fall into their knees and king me as their ruler. Like that's my dream. That's my dream.
So you just want to conquer. You're just manifesting America's destiny right here. That's America's whole thing. We take
I
over
like to
people, we
think.
conquer them, and they assimilate or die.
Well, I don't think of it as American. I think of it as like Roman, because like I'm Italian. I see this as a part of my ancestral history. It's my culture.
Are you
And
Roman?
I have a little bit of French. I'm not Roman specifically. I'm actually from a small farming town in Italy called Montagano, and it's literally like it is the smallest little village ever. Like everyone has to get married to someone outside of the little town at risk of accidentally committing incest if they fall in love with someone in town.
Man, my favorite favorite town origin story, when you have the fear of having incest with your own kind.
I even taught them the fun phrase incest for the wincest.
Oh, my favorite.
And they were having so much fun using it.
You taught them incest is the wincest. That's what you told them.
Yes.
You know, you are a certain kind of person. I will say that. You went back to your homeland and you taught them the normal slang of the American generation.
Incest is wincest.
Incest is wincest, guys.
Never and they would just be like sitting on their cousin's lap and be like, Robyn, incest, wincest. And I'm like,
I'm really like, you weren't born in Italy though, right?
I was not born in Italy. My grandmother was. She immigrated to America. My mom was sort of like that first generation, and I'm the second generation from it. But I have a lot of family that still lives there. And when I graduated, my grandmother took me to the hometown for like a month or two to sort of see where our roots came from and all that like cool stuff. And I enjoyed it a lot. And I think my favorite thing about Italy was just there's like the base Italian language, but each town has like their own individual language and dialect. And I got to learn a little like Montagnese.
What great. Now?
Montagnese.
It sounds like a deformed mayonnaise. What do you Montagnese?
Montagnese.
Is that a real language?
It's a dialect, technically speaking, but if you count it as a language, like, yes, it is a legitimate language that the people in Montagano speak to each other on top of Italian.
What? I'm looking.
It's almost like Brooklyn. You might not find Montagnese because it's literally a small town, but like there's Napolese where it's just like the specific Naples dialect. So you might find it for some of the bigger towns. I'd be really, really surprised if you find it for my hometown.
I'm just trying to think, like, how deep down does your like language go to where you literally can't find it on Google or dialect?
Well, it's more so just like it's an intimate like language, almost like how you develop a language amongst friends. And it was like really cool.
You're associating your culture's language with making dumb languages as children. How obscure are you?
It is sort of like that.
How obscure are you? Are you even from here? Like,
no.
On this planet?
I'm the real alien.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
But
I got out
aliens. To set up my favorite story, because like this entire preamble is to set up my favorite ever story. The kids in the town were teaching me Montagnese, and they were teaching me different words, like the different words for like beer and whatever, and this and that and this and that. And at one point, they were teaching me the word cooch. And I'm like,
oh,
cooch. And they're like, yeah, cooch similarmente a capa. And I'm like, what? Cooch means head? Yeah, I don't fucking believe you. And they looked at me so concerned. And I'm like sitting here like, you can't fucking convince me. I know you're lying. I know you're setting me up for some sick joke.
I don't live in the Matrix, okay? I'm not blue-pilled.
Exactly. I was having like my Alex Jones moment. The freaking water to the freaking frog's gay, and you're here sitting convincing me that cooch means head. The only cooch that means head is giving head, which I don't do.
That's a devil's act.
That's the devil. The
Sandy
devil
Hook would never do such a thing. I might have leaned a little too hard into Alex Jones.
I love it though. I love it. And I sit there and I call them out and I'm like, do you know what cooch means in English? And the ones that spoke English are like, what? What does it mean in English? And I'm like, cooch means like vagina, like private parts. And they were like, no fucking way. Then the tables turned and they didn't believe me. They were like, no, you're pulling our leg. I'm like, no, it is an actual slang term. I'll say like, oh yeah, put it in my cooch. And I sit there and we start laughing hysterically. And I think that's my favorite part about languages. It's like when curse words and phallic words like don't match up. Like in Italian, one of the slang terms to like screw someone is to sweep them.
To sweep?
Yeah, to sweep. The same word that you would use to sweep, scopare, is the same word you use to describe fun time in the bedroom. And it's also a card game. So it's like you'll sit there and be like, you'll have someone come up to you and be like, I want to sweep you, baby. And you'd sit there and like, okay, do you want to sweep my home? Play a card game or take me to your bedroom?
I don't like those options. All those options, it's like you have to have like a really intense moment. Like imagine this, like, we're Italians, right? Amore, arababerebupi, Robyn, I want to sweep you. And
oh, you want to do the sweeping to me? Here's the broom, and then after we play the card game, and I'll make the bed in the meantime.
So literally, the options are board game, clean the floors, intercourse, or all of the above. That is,
I love the option of all of the above. That might be the most Irish thing I could fucking say, or the most. I don't know would it be the most Italian thing I could say. I feel like it's the most me thing that I could say. That I love the idea of sweeping, playing a card game, and just having at it together. That's like the holy trinity to me.
I still can't understand if this is a real thing or not. Like I all bits aside, like I can't understand if this is just genuinely Robyn telling me some sort of like very obscure history about her heritage, or she's just out here trying to make me look stupid.
I think you can rest assured that it's probably the former rather than the latter, because I am terrible at lying. I have to I need 5 to 7 business days to come up with a lie. I could never, and on top of that, I could not come up with a lie like this. Like, this is genuine Robyn lore.
Whatever, Robyn. Maybe go sweep yourself, why don't you?
Oh, I will go sweep myself.
Oh God! Oh man, Robyn. I feel like at this point we've had a thing where you just explained some form of your heritage. I feel like you. I think whoever listens to this will know more about you than you do yourself.
Oh, absolutely. And people sit here and say white people don't have culture. Look at me, bitches. I have all the culture.
Your culture is borderline like just made up, but sure.
Wow. It is all genuinely true.
I don't know about that. I mean, just listen, like anything that is European, like you ever heard someone speak Dutch? Like, it really is just, like, doesn't feel like a real language or a real culture.
It absolutely doesn't. I literally can't comprehend other languages and how they exist. And like, it's just, like, it's always so silly. And they always have the goofiest ways of saying it. Like how Germans call birth control anti-baby pillen.
No, you're not. You're kidding. That's what they called.
Yeah, anti-baby pillen.
No, I'm looking this up. No.
You do have to look up.
No shot. So if I look up, what do Germans What do Germans call birth control? You're gonna tell me. You're gonna tell me. Oh, you are correct. Oh my god. In German, birth control is called anti-baby pill. You're kidding me.
Nope.
I mean, honestly, this makes it easy to just like learn German. You know, if I need to know what like stop means, I just think of anti-no walk. Like I'm like, okay, good. Now I know what anti-walking.
Anti-walking.
This is
I'm just imagining you now like buying your plane ticket to Germany, and you're like, I don't want the plane to the Germany, and no anti-walking. I only take the car anti-walking.
Why are you making me sound Indian? Which I am, but it's like, yo, bro, chill out.
I'm terrible at accents. I'm so awful.
Oh yes, anti-baby pill. I like to go to Germany and tell everybody about the anti-pill baby.
That was my really, really sad German accent.
There's nothing German about that accent. That is all offensive. No German in there.
No, I can't be canceled already.
Robyn, listen, Robyn, listen. You don't need to try to get canceled. It'll just happen to you naturally.
Honestly, it'll be just my luck that I'll be canceled over something that I didn't do. Like that I like kicked someone or like shouted horrible things at someone, and I'll sit there and be like, I never did that.
But those,
I didn't do that.
But literally, those are all very plausible things, though. So like,
I would never do that.
But those are, you literally mentioned one time how you kicked boys' balls as a child. And you're telling me you wouldn't get caught kicking someone.
It's different when you kill people of the majority. Wait, I said kill.
You're just increasing your rate of your crimes. You're increasing the severity of your crimes right now. Like, this is genuinely concerning.
That accidentally. I'm literally sitting here being like, I never kicked anyone. I just killed them.
Listen, I mean, all I'm gonna say is, Robyn, your time's coming.
Honestly, I can't be trusted. I'm so just naturally mischievous.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, like what I said earlier, like when you said like, oh, I can't lie. I'm like, I don't even think like, I think your entire life is a lie. You're so deep in lying that you don't even know yourself that you're lying. Damn. You're just so deep in the layers of lies. You just don't know what the truth is anymore.
You sound like my mom.
Maybe I am your mom. Maybe, considering that you've been apparently not from this world in some weird Italian place that is not on this earth. Extraterrestrial Italian? That sounds like a really bad movie. Extraterrestrial Italians. That's what you are.
Extraterrestrial Italians.
Why'd you make my heart look like vomit?
I literally just selected it.
Why does it look that way?
The selection tool, because it just inverts whatever I select.
Oh, I see.
Now you're pink and have pink jaundice.
I don't know. That's the disease we're talking about. I think I just looked really sunburned. But also, get rid of the tiny hearts.
Damn, you don't like the tiny ones?
Well, I'm not saying I don't like them, but if you think about it on an emoji standpoint, are you really going to see those tiny little hearts?
I will feel them in my soul.
Yes, well, that sounds like a you problem.
Damn, okay.
Who's paying you?
Me.
You're paying yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
This is charity work.
In charity work, you pay yourself and feeling good. It's like, wow.
I give myself a pat on the back every night, and that's my compensation. No need to have food or shelter or anything.
You know, I'm starting to realize why this is called hardly working, because I've barely even touched my edit. This is great.
Exactly.
I've been so passionate about listening Robyn ramble about her heritage that I completely forgot that I have a job to do.
I know. I have that effect on people.
You need to get that checked out.
Damn.
Genuinely. I don't know. This is not normal, Robyn. You should know this by now. That this is not normal.
What do you mean?
It's not normal to make me feel like an ant.
Like an ant? Like ant, like A-U-N-T, or ant, like A-N-T?
I'm gonna let you decide.
Well, so this is why I say
do I feel like your mother's sister, or do I feel like a tiny little bug?
I guess my mother's sister, because my mother doesn't have a sister. So
then I am your aunt, I guess. Okay, I'll bake you some cookies. Give you some auntie, bro. Come here. It's your friendly neighborhood aunt. Give me some sugar.
give me some sugar.
Give me some sugar. Come on, Robyn. I'm gonna give your good old lady some sugar. Give me some sugar, baby.
Like, just imagine, like,
cigarette.
Like, you know that movie called Ma or whatever, like this horror movie of like this random like grandmother or something, and she just starts murdering people. Like, just I want to have a horror movie.
It, but I saw the trailers. Oh my gosh, they always made me laugh.
I don't know. I remember seeing the trailers before, and I'm like, what is wrong with this movie? This movie looks so stupid. But I would so watch it. I have never watched it, but I'm basically imagining the auntie to be like that. Like, you know, it's like,
hello, come here, Robyn. Let me show you my collection of knives. Trust me, it's safe. They're all dull. Let me show you my collection.
Either that, or they take it like a sexy horror route, where like,
yes,
it's like a section of Pornhub or something.
You know, I never told you what my last name was, Robyn. It's Gray. 50 Shades of Gray.
Damn it, Andy, you freaky.
You can't live this long without getting a little freaky. Otherwise, life gets so boring. Life gets meaningless.
Damn, Auntie, you okay?
I have never been better.
You need some head?
I've had enough in my day. I am just a really old woman compared to your mother. Now, will you excuse me? I'm gonna go blow Bob.
You're gonna go blow Bob?
Gonna say
I'm gonna go blow up a hospital. Goodbye.
I just need an excuse.
I don't know which is funnier. Like the crazy horror aunt being like, I'm gonna blow up a hospital, or the crazy aunt being like, I'm just gonna go blow Bob.
Listen, both options are good. Listen, as we said before, who says we can't do it at the same time?
Man, imagine giving head to someone and blowing up a hospital at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
I think I would marry that person.
Looks like your boyfriend's got some competition for whoever this person is.
Who wants to blow up a hospital with me while I give him head?
Whoever that boyfriend's gonna be, they're a lucky guy.
DMA wink.
This is the most, like, I don't even know what this is anymore. I'm just looking at my edit, and I have not done anything. No one's allowed to see, by the way. You guys aren't allowed to see it because, you know, it's confidential stuff. And also because it's on my laptop.
I'm more important.
You are more important, Robyn. Yeah, look at that cute little patootie over there.
What do you think of the shading on this heart?
I think the shadow's a little too much on the bottom.
You can insult it.
You think I didn't? I literally did not hesitate to insult your art.
Listen, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I did not hesitate, and I will say right now that the shading at the bottom is too much.
Too much?
Is it just me, or does the heart look a little lopsided?
Shut up!
It looks like Auntie's titties, bro.
Damn. Fine then. Let me just add the nipples.
Look, oh God, no, stop, please. Don't expose me like that. No, stop. We're on a podcast with no one, please. Please.
Auntie's a pink nippled bitch.
Oh God, I gotta censor this now.
Oh God.
You just slowly see the censor bar fade off as it gets worse and worse.
It looks more like cracked out eyeballs, actually. So just Put like maybe the heart is auntie. Maybe the heart is auntie.
The aunties and us.
The auntie's in all of us, guys. There is no escape.
I guess I'm just redoing the line art.
Oops. Wait, are you doing
gotta...
completely from scratch?
Yeah, because it like merges with the neck and like, or you know what? I guess I don't have to. I guess I'm being a little nihilistic.
You're being a little over dramatic, I was gonna say.
I'm not just gonna give me.
I was gonna say, like, listen, shut it, listen, okay? It's just you didn't have to erase everything. Like, yeah, you just do whatever that is. Just do that. Just fix the heart like that. I'm not a professional or anything, but it seems like even I know what to do here.
Oh shush.
Hey, somewhat of a good idea. Only problem is, oh wait, maybe move it in closer. Like, like, yeah, oh wow, oh my goodness, this is actually, yeah. Spin. You wanted something crazy I discovered the other day?
What?
So, the other day I was on a stream with some buddies, okay? And I have discovered probably the best YouTube channel I've ever seen. By
Oh my gosh.
My entire life has changed because of this YouTube channel, okay? And I will make a video on it, by the way. I have to make a video on it before the channel gets completely nuked from the platform because it is the most ludicrous channel I have ever seen. I'm gonna just put it on my screen right now just so people can see what exactly this channel is. But you know who Darman is, right? You know who Darman is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Imagine Darman, but the writers are all snorting cocaine and also thinking of the most vile thing a human can be put into, like, situation wise. Okay, like I'm gonna read you some titles.
You had me at cocaine.
Okay, I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna say a few titles. Okay, for YouTube. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
your goal is to guess which one is real and which one is fake. That is your.
I love this.
So I'm gonna say a title, a random title, and you have to assume if this is real or fake. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Which one of these is fake? Special needs girl loses her virginity.
Oh!
Or white woman makes black kid her pet monkey. Which one do you think is fake?
Oh my gosh.
Which one do you think is fake?
I'm hoping it's the first one because I feel like that's like a terrible like thing I would accidentally stumble upon on like Pornhub, and then it gets taken down by the Pornhub admins like 30 seconds later when they're like, "Oh, what the fuck did we just find?" And the second one, like, it sounds bad, but it sounds like someone would be like stupid enough to make that and not think twice about the context. So I want to say the second one is real.
You're locking in that answer?
I'm locking in that answer.
All right. The real answer is both of them are real. They are
I
both
knew
real.
that was gonna happen too.
They are both
I knew you were
real.
gonna be. That is horrible.
Oh no, it gets worse, by the way.
Gosh.
Hot sister catches her brother edging. White kid shames for small wiener. Hold on. Hot Asian lady eats dog.
Those last three just sound like my porn history.
Oh dear God, no! I'm not even reading the full titles, by the way. Karen makes Indian take a bath. You won't believe it.
Oh my God.
Nerdy kid sleeps with hot girl. Okay, that was not as bad. There's a lot of like. Okay, white teacher calls black kid the N-word. You won't believe it.
Oh my God.
Dad finds out daughter does porn. She does the unthinkable. White man thinks Arab is a terrorist. You won't believe it.
White man think Arab be terrorist.
Like, some of these are just so insane. Like this one that literally just says Jeffrey Dahmer gets revenge.
I'm surprised a lot of these are up on YouTube. Like you said, like that there's no way that that's not gonna be nuked. at some point
I don't know.
another.
I listen, they have 137 videos. They've been going strong.
100? What?
They've been going for like a couple of years now.
I have no faith in YouTube anymore.
All I'm gonna say is I'm making a video on this channel because this channel is the most interesting thing I've ever seen. Like they have like 100K subs too. Like they're not they're a decently sized channel and they're still going strong. This is literal insanity. This channel.
I can't believe. Not that I would want this on YouTube, but like I think about like all the videos that I have to watch where they, instead of saying porn, they say corn, or instead of saying sexual, they say smexual, or they can't even talk about hardcore topics altogether. And it's not even like they're saying it in a way to promote it. They might be like warning about someone bad who's doing all these terrible things, or they might be educating you on something that normally people don't get the privilege to be educated on. And then there's this YouTube channel sitting here like adult Elsa Gate.
No, no. It's worse than Elsa Gate, okay? Like I have watched more episodes of that channel than I should have, but oh my god. Like I can just show you one clip and it'll summarize the entirety of the channel. And I think I'm going to show you that clip now. I think I'm going to show you this clip because genuinely this clip made me reconsider my life choices. Okay? Are you on my stream right now?
I got to switch off my stream real quick.
I'm
actually stopping everything to see tomorrow's teachings. White kid shamed for his small wiener.
Look at these I told you this is real. Look at this thumbnail. Like, what is this AI generated insanity?
Oh my.
Let me just show you one clip that summarizes this entire
girl
channel.
Gets cheeks clapped while boyfriends at war.
Just okay. I'm gonna show you the intro real quick as well. Okay, this is like the first 3 seconds. Just watch the first 3 seconds for me.
Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
Stop yapping and show us your meat, or I'm gonna crash out.
Yapping and show us your meat.
I said, drop your pants. I want to see how small it is.
Like, it is intense. Okay, and then we're gonna go here, right? Just for context, by the way. Okay, just for additional context, so you're aware. This girl is the one that broke up with the guy on the left over here. This guy is his high school basketball coach. Okay. High school basketball coach. And this guy's a kid in high school.
None of your business. Why don't you just get lost?
Sorry, what did you say to me, Shrimp?
What did you say to me, Shrimp?
Well, I guess we won't be seeing her again.
Oh, yeah, you think?
Oh, casual child murder.
Oh, don't worry, it gets better.
Oh, and they just sit there.
The second I heard, oh, they just sit there. You knew what was gonna happen.
I know. I didn't.
Bullying
because
can
the
cause
moment you
serious
set everything up, bullying can cause serious. You show that and then you just see the guy. Bullying can cause serious damage.
No, listen.
Like getting hurled off of a fucking cliff for calling your ex-boyfriend a shrimp in front of his coach.
Oh man, listen. This channel, this is just scratching the surface, by the way. With the insanity. This is I would say right now, it is just the tip of the iceberg with the intensity and insanity of this channel. There is so much that this channel is not showing you, okay? And I for one need to explore this with you one day. I
think I do want to have a watch party with this with you, because especially when you set it up, you were like, it's a young boy, his ex-girlfriend, and his coach. And I'm like, oh, I've seen a porn with this exact setup. I know exactly the way it's gonna go. The girl's gonna screw the coach, the boyfriend's gonna see him and be like, what? And he's either going to cry and sob and that's gonna turn him on more, or he's just gonna join in. And I was like, oh, okay, I see where this is gonna go. And then the coach yeets her off the cliff, and I'm like,
Listen,
I don't think I can find anything like that in my search history.
I'll tell you right now, like, this is like genuinely the most intense content I've ever seen, and I'm surprised it even exists. And like, I'm just more surprised, like, where the hell they're getting the actors. Like, when you said porn acting, yeah, it 100% feels like porn acting a lot of the time. But like, I'm like, are they actually hiring like porn stars just to do this, or people who are just trying to break into the industry? Like, how would you agree to be in this, like, at all?
Yeah, that is the thing that gets me too. Not to say that, like, there aren't people out there who do stupid things, but, like, how do you, like, sit there and look at a script that shows that like says, show me your meat.
Show your meat, boy.
Show your meat, boy. Like, how do you look at a script and be like, actually, you know what? I can't say that because I looked at a script where I had to suck off a hot dog and I did.
Oh, what? Wait, you had to suck off a hot dog?
So, in my sketch comedy class, and luckily this is not recorded, otherwise I think I would die and my career would be over. But of course, like an idiot, I'm talking about this on the entire internet to see. But there was this one girl who wrote this comedy piece called like convenience store or like coffee shop or something. And it was about like this guy with an accent, like Indian Arab, like stereotypical convenience store guy. Her script, not mine. And this girl comes in plastered. And she's like trying to seduce the cashier at the counter. She's like, I want hot coffee. I don't want that Colombian stuff. I want that hot baby coffee. And then at one point, she like does vile things with a hot dog, trying to show off her moves. And no one wanted to act in it. No one did. No one wanted to do the ridiculous things that were a part of the script. And
Listen.
I sat there, was like, I'll do it.
I'll be the guy behind the counter too. I would 100% be the Indian cashier in the counter. Okay, I will do that.
You know what? I'm gonna DM my old classmate, ask her for the script, and we're gonna recreate this script together.
We're gonna okay, you better get your hot dog and throat ready. Just all I'm gonna say.
And for the final, we had to do it with props, so they straight up gave me hot dogs to do it. Because before I was like air doing it, and then like I'm like literally sitting here deep throating a hot dog in front of my whole class as a part of my grade.
What? You're getting graded? You got graded for this?
Yes.
Oh no.
And let's just say I got an A in the class.
A for effort. Forget that, dude. I would not do that by any means. I thought it was just like for fun. Like, oh yeah, for the homies. But in front of your entire class and your professor?
Yes.
What was the professor's reaction to that?
She was impressed by my dedication.
She put that little footnote at after she, graded you. It was like,
yup.
Impressed with the dedication. A-.
No, how dare you think I'd get an A-? I would absolutely get an A+.
Listen, A+s don't exist, okay? They don't, they're just not real. Okay, A- is
my
more
mentality is if I don't throw up, I deserve the A+.
If you don't gag and so you're telling me you didn't break character at all while doing this?
No, it was actually scary. I think I had several people like cringing. I think I've scarred so many people's minds, and it'll be just my luck. My classmates are sitting here listening to the podcast, having Vietnam War flashbacks to me. God, freaking giving sloppy top to a glizzy just casually in front of everyone.
No. And your professor's just like, yes, good. Now, can you just go in deeper? Can you Can you show? You need to show more. They give you an A minus.
You need to show more drunkenness.
You need to show more dedication to the role. Clearly, that's why you would have got an A minus. Okay, you didn't show enough dedication to the role.
How dare you accuse me of that? Never at any point am I putting something in my mouth and I don't have dedication to it.
True, though. I give you respect points for that.
Thank you. Thank you. I have a mouth that does not quit. I have a throat that has a very sensitive gag reflex, but I have a mouth that does not quit.
Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Sorry. Every time I think of every time we have just devolved into just very interesting conversations.
And it's all my fault.
It is all Robyn's fault. I blame Robyn. Robyn, why do you do this to me? Robyn, you didn't have to. You didn't have to do this.
Funny thought, thinking about how you tricked me with the title game. I feel like that's just karma for what I do to you, where I tell you all my stories and you sit here and like, okay, well, this one's probably fake, this one's probably real, this one's fake, this one's real, this one's real, this one's fake. And I sit here and I'm like, oh no, they're all real. And you're like, what?
Like, which one of these stories is real and which is fake? All of them? Okay, got it. So you're just not real.
I am the human equivalent of the Tomorrow's Teachings YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh. I honestly...
The YouTube channel was just made to reflect my strange oddities in life.
You probably could get hired as a scriptwriter there. Not going to lie.
No!
They could hire you on the spot. They'd be like, Robyn, you exude so much talent. You not only can choke down glizzies without a second thought, but you can write out the most intense, insane, most cracked out script anyone has ever can ever read. Okay, so I think you would get the part immediately. I'm sure they're hiring. You know, if things don't go well for Medz, I think we got a job lined up for you with Tomorrow's Teachings. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn. But you would like come and work with me, because I can't imagine working without you.
Well, it depends on what I'm doing. You know, if I'm going to be the guy who throws the woman off and then makes out with a random dude, maybe I might consider it. Really does depend. Listen, all I'm going to say is you get the job, give me a referral for a nice position, and maybe we could be coworkers at Tomorrow's Teachings.
Let's go. New career path. First we counterfeit, and then we become script writers at Tomorrow's Teachings.
That honestly, that's a glow up right there. Okay, we went from crime to almost crime.
Yeah, internet crime.
We commit internet sins rather than actual sins. Okay, this is an improvement on our entire process here.
Absolutely.
And really,
although I like committing actual crimes, I think I'd want to do both. Like, I would want
in an ideal world,
teachings to be my side hustle and genuine crimes to be my full-on career path.
That is an interesting way to live. You really just want to live in like a Gary's Mod roleplay server. I think that's what I've come to the conclusion.
Yes,
you just want to relive your
My
life
Little
there.
Pony mod with the.
You'll get some. You'll be whatever, like Applejacks or something. I feel like Applejack seems like a fitting character for you to be in Gmod. So just be the Southern pony. Don't ask why I know this, but I just know that you will be the Southern Texas pony.
She's literally my favorite pony out of all of them.
Then
I love
I
Applejack.
just know your energy.
I want to be Applejack, and I'm attracted to Rarity. That's literally how I function in life. I'm an Applejack looking for my Rarity. So ladies, if you're out there.
So you're going to be Applejack in Gmod. You're probably going to be, just to save some people some time, you probably shorten that to AJ, and your primary thing is just, counterfeit. And then when you feel like it, when you feel a little frisky, you can start making some Tomorrow's Teaching scripts all in Gmod.
All in Gmod.
All in Gmod.
Oh my gosh. That would be the dream. That would be the dream.
I'm a little concerned. The fact that Gmod is the most accurate way to depict your life, but at the same time, I cannot. What else am I supposed to say? These are just the observations I'm seeing.
It's just the straight up facts. I constantly live in a world of chaos and oddities and no sense of rules or regulations.
Man, only laws didn't exist. If laws didn't exist.
Yeah. I wish I was back in like the 1920s where like laws were like a little more difficult to enforce. Like I would love to be a bank robber. You can't be a bank robber nowadays.
Well,
And
actually,
it's like,
you know what? I just had a thought. Okay, so you like committing crimes, right? You like you enjoy the occasional, law breaking. But if there was no laws and there was no law to break, does that take the fun away from it? Like, isn't the fun of breaking the law, like breaking the rules, knowing you shouldn't be doing it? But if it was all legal and all anarchy, would it really be that cool? Because everyone else will be doing it.
I understand where you are coming from and I understand your platform, but that is you assuming that I even care about any forms of authority in my life. I don't do it because I want to go against authority. I do it because I just want to do what I want and I enjoy seeing suffering increase around me. So just because laws might not be in place doesn't mean that the suffering I'm causing stops existing. The laws are in place to stop suffering. And for me, I don't need laws to enact my agenda of constantly making everyone's life worse. I don't. It's like when people need like religion to not be mean to people. I sit there, I'm like, well, I don't need religion to tell me to not be mean and to murder people. I don't even need the law to do it because I'm just gonna do it. It's just something I have a deep inane desire to do. Yeah.
Are you the second coming, the devil?
Honestly, I hope. Satan, hit me up.
I'm listening to this like completely like, what am I listening to right now? And if I'm saying that, I feel bad for anyone listening right now for just hearing the ramblings of a potential serial killer.
I feel like
oh no, God. So guys, a crazy thing, but like I've actually eaten human flesh and also murdered a few people. Like I know it's like anarchy and stuff, right? It's crazy.
No. Hear me out. So, brief overview of Robyn lore. One of my many special interests in hyperfixations is dating sims. And I've recently been playing Obey Me. More specifically, Obey Me Nightbringer, where you pretend to be a demon so that you could like stay in the demon realm and like rekindle all of your friendships and loves with the former demons in the first game. And I sit here and I'm like, but I just act like them. Like, I feel like they would all see me as a demon, and I'd sit there and be like, no, I'm human. And they'd be like, you're funny. You're so funny. There's no way a human would do all of these terrible things. And then I'd sit here and they're like, wait, what?
What is this whole thing? What is this? Obey Me?
Obey Me.
Where did you find this? Where did you find this?
The App Store?
This is just on the App Store?
Yeah.
For any child to just play?
Yeah. I started playing dating sims at like the ripe age of 11.
Dude, this does not look like a dating sim. This looks like some intense, like, gothic demon, like, game. What is this? And why is it hitting so hard with this art?
Honestly, the art is really good. However, Nightbringer has these very cursed 3D models of all the boys. Oh my gosh, they are so atrocious.
Lucifer, Mammon, Leviathan, Satan. Wait, there's Lucifer and then there's Satan.
Yeah, it's the 7 deadly sins.
There is not 7 people here. Asmodeus,
yes, there is.
Beelzebub, Belphegor, Diavolo, Bartapados, Luke, Simeon, Solomon, 13.
Well, okay, yeah, because you have 2 extra angels, one of them who really doesn't count because Luke is a child. I don't know why he's still in the game. He's adorable, but he should not be a romanceable character. Then there's Diavolo, which is the actual demon lord, and then there is Barbados, which is his handsome little servant obsessed with tea. And
why does every podcast has to devolve into this kind of conversation? Why does it always have to be me? How do you pronounce this name? Mephistopheles? What? How would what is this name?
I can't say it. I can't speak through my life.
Mephistopheles. Mephistopheles. I don't know. Listen, you do you, Robyn. You do
I am. And I am going to build my YouTube channel around this. I've already started writing up the scripts.
Oh dear God.
I am going to have a detailed review about about the original game and the sequel separately.
At least my little Medzy poo is cute.
Very adorable. And full of love for the hot demon brothers.
No!
Now to the sad one.
Oh God, me dying in the streets. The homeless version of me.
I have to say, I think this is going to be my favorite still.
I don't even remember, like, even asking you to make this. I just said, make me a sad, like, emo, and you just made me a sad dog and, like, homeless.
Well, in a way you did, because you posted the picture in our thumbnail chat, and I was, like, going back, looking at the different ones that we needed to do, and I saw this, and I'm like, that one.
I don't even remember, like, when did I specifically say, I want a dying, sad dog as myself?
Let me look.
No, I'm looking. I got this. I'm looking. I'm looking right now. You continue doing your thing. I'm looking right now. Where in the world did I thumbs chat? Okay, I'm scrolling up. I see you with big titties. Literally, you just said at Medz emoji idea. You didn't even at me right. You didn't even at me. You just you just said emoji idea, and I just said Lamau. Am I a stray dog? Yes. Perfect. And then that was the end of the conversation.
I thought you said it.
You did.
Damn. I gaslit myself.
That's what I'm saying. I said this earlier, Robyn. You are so deep into lies. You don't even know what reality is.
No, am I just made up?
You're not real. Everything you have mentioned for the past hour is just not real.
Take a shot every time Robyn has an existential crisis.
Well, I think this is going to be the first shot we take, but goddamn, Robyn, this might be the first of many existential crises you might have. Will not be the last by far, because
oh my gosh.
How do you do this to yourself? How do you do this to yourself? Oh God. Okay. As Robyn hacks up a lung, I think it's time we call it quits for the night until you've I'll let you draw my little potato head first. You could draw my little potato head. You can finish my potato head.
Sad. I'm sad that the night is ending.
The night is coming to a close. The night is coming to a close. But listen, we learned a lot today. We learned that Robyn is not real. And that is it. That is the moral of the story. And for you, Robyn, maybe you need to take a long, hard look at the mirror and realize you are not real. Will you do that, Robyn?
But how can I look in the mirror?
Maybe you're just not human. You know what I said? You know what? Maybe you're just like a cyborg of sorts, or a sex robot that gained sentience. You know,
I want to be a sex robot.
I take that back. I take that back. I take that all back. It would explain a lot, though. It would if you were like an android that did not know that they were actually an android. You were just a sex robot back in the year 2099. like that just somehow time traveled into our period and now live amongst us, thinking you're an artist. But in actuality, your only prerogative in life is to just have intercourse with as many things as possible, or to make as many sexual jokes and innuendos as you possibly can. That would explain everything.
Yeah, I was about to say, if my goal was the first one, I'm failing really badly. I'm really a disappointment to all my fellow sex robots.
You're literally just a sex terminator. That's what I realized. You're just a sex terminator.
I terminate all forms of sex with horny jokes. You can never be horny around me because I'm too horny.
Instead of Sarah Connor, you just came for that cock. That's all you wanted. You're just like, I must find the best cock in this reality. Same Arnold voice.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna ruin it. I've come for your cock.
I've come for your cum. I need your clothes. All of them off. Now I need to see your big old schlong. Show me your balls.
Show me your balls.
I need to
show me your meat, boy.
I need to classify your balls as a potential use of sustenance, please.
Damn.
I am from the adult.
That's a really good impression of me.
Yeah. What can I say?
I'm pretty sure I've said all of these words at some point in my life.
It is literally, I don't know how else to say it, but I am literally the best impressionist to ever live because I know what Robyn sound like.
Exactly.
I need you in my belly now.
I don't sound like an Alvin and the Chipmunks character. I sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, yes,
you
do.
Confirmed.
You really are just a really, I don't even know where my brain is at right now. My brain is just melted.
We both broke our brain.
I've broken your reality. I've broken my brain. We here at the Hardly Working Podcast get a lot of work done, which means thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed our ramblings. If there's anything you would want us to speak about, put it in the comments, even though there's no one watching. Am I right, Robyn, or am I right?
I'm watching.
Shut up. You don't count. You're not even human. We've already come to this conclusion. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!